We're all dead. Hello, everybody. Hi. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. 1 second. I think everything's working. Okay. Hold on. I'm so sorry. 1 minute. I think it's all working. I wish I could play you guys the, like, audio notes Shay sent me. Because Shay was in my DMs talking about she felt like just like a perfect church girl because she had no idea how to blaspheme. And I was like, you're doing great. I believe in you so hard. And oh, it was great. Oh, I wish I could play you guys that because it was funny as hell. Hi, everybody. Hi. Hi, Icky. Hi, Claude. Hi, gang. What are you on with her? Oh my goodness, that was a long-ass yawn. Hi, everyone. Blasphemy is the name of the game today. Not really, kind of. A little bit. A little bit of blasphemy. Not a whole lot, just enough. But, like, I believe in Shay. Shay said she's going to send me 2 characters for what we're doing today. So I get to see those, and we get to react to them whenever she sends them to me, and I'm very excited. I'm very excited. Meanwhile, I have my own shit. But, like, hi everybody. Does anybody remember my universe Euridia in the continent of Eridurn? I hope you guys do. If you don't, you didn't do your homework. There was no homework. Wait, I can actually pull it up. Where is it? Oh, Canva. Canva, come here. When in doubt, get on Canva. Didn't comprehend a single word. 5. You're at a 5-stream streak. Fuck yeah, nice. I hope you know that you are God's favorite now, I think. I think that's how that works. Clappity clap clap. Congrats. Conrats. It's amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Hi, Fred. You coming over? You coming over? Okay, let me, okay. You know how to get on my lap? She doesn't want to, she's just staring at me. There we go, baby girl. Anyways, okay, I think it's on here. It should be on here. Okay, wait, I got it. I got it. I got it. Hello, let's go to gaming. Yeah, okay. So this is the thing. This is the thing. Whipping it out. This is when I was making all the different regions on the Eredin continent. And one of them is the Northern Circle. I think I've spoken about this. The Northern Circle, it's kind of a barren, like, desert wasteland, but then in the center of the Northern Circle, at essentially what the North Pole would be, is like a hot spring. There's a hot spring in the North Pole. And there is a city centered around the Temple of the New Dawn. And they worship the sun god Asus, who's called the Sunbringer. This is all stuff that I need to still write down on here. Yeah, religion. Big sun died, L. Yeah. First son died, and then the second son is Asus, the Sunbringer, and that is who they worship. And it is also the only entrance to the Fey Realm on the entire planet of Eurydia. There's only one entrance, and it's in the Northern Circle. Protected by the Temple of the New Dawn. Love them. Great people. Kind of cultish. Slightly cultish. A little bit cultish. I love them dearly, though. And my brain was going like 50 miles an hour, and I really wanted to make some shit, and I was like, fuck it, I'll make some shit. My model feels small. Do I feel short to you guys? One sec. Where is my model? Here we go. That feels larger. That feels more large appropriate. Size appropriate. I'm petting Bread. I'm so sorry. You guys have to deal with it. She's just so soft. She's so soft and cuddly. And keeps trying to eat my bookmarks. It's fine. Anyways, but like, I love them. I love them. I need to write more stuff down for them. They're great. I have a shit ton written down in Shay's DMs, so I'll probably get to that eventually. But like, for now, footnotes. Footnotes. Channel. Asus the Sunbringer. Okay, that's all you need to know. It's settled by a lot of fey creatures, like people like that. I need to make more of them. I need to make some furries. Furry sounds like a good idea for this area. I'll make some furries eventually. I have like 5 characters vaguely to talk about today. One sec, I have the burp. Jesus. Ooh, there it goes. Okay. There he goes. So, Northern Circle, it's the North Pole, and there's a hot springs there. So, like, it's hell on earth to get there, but once you get there, it's like you're in, like, a mini paradise. A mini oasis in a fucking frozen desert. And we're gonna go with my characters. I have characters to talk about. The first one, though. First one. Let's go. Okay. If I can find... I think I have her somewhere else as well, but I'm gonna put her in here so I have everything together. Okay. First character that I would like to speak to you guys about is Asus herself. Look at her, she's beautiful. She's gorgeous. She's so pretty. I made her and I was like, she has no right to be this gorgeous, but she is. This is Asus. She is a Sunbringer. I love her to death. She's so pretty. I genuinely can't get over how pretty I made her. I was looking at her, I was like, damn, I did that. Oh, I did that. I love her so dearly. Is this wait.
Hi.
Does the sun rise from the north in this universe?
Does it?
I don't know if geologically that would work.
I mean, it could visually be for the north for some people. I guess that would
Yeah.
depend on what the axis.
Yeah. I don't know. My brain just started thinking about that because I guess it wouldn't work because this is the North Pole still.
Yeah.
But like,
Would you like the little plot I have for the good noodle who I'm working on?
yeah. Well, I'm writing. Okay.
Okay. So, good noodle, have no name. You can make a name for her when you get there because I know y'all have naming practices. Especially because the cult would be naming her. So, how she got there is her mother was escaping a village. Her child has a scar, escaping her husband, and she had heard about the cult. She had no family or nowhere else to turn, so she got desperate. He attacked the baby.
Oh fuck.
She got desperate. Her mom lived long enough to hand her child over.
Aww.
She leaves the cult every now and again, but not to like leave. She doesn't want to what happened to her mother to happen to other women. So she specifically goes out and seeks those looking for the cult who are pregnant and or
Shay,
small children.
you've made like a perfect paladin of the Sunbringer.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. She has a cut across her face under her eye where her father. So the cult would be naming her because they raised her. Like I don't like when I say I don't think her mom made it past. She held on long enough to keep her child warm, so someone found them and was able and kissed her baby, held it, and let go.
Aww.
So that's the good noodle.
The good noodle. Okay. I'll have to come
And
up
then
with names later because the two characters I showed you that are new, I don't have names for them currently either.
Yeah, no. And then I'm working on the blasphemy. I have thoughts.
Yeah, guys, Shay learned how to blaspheme.
Okay, look. When you spend your entire life very specifically working real hard not to commit sacrilege and blasphemy is real hard to figure out how to do those things. And my only examples aren't great. Lots of blood. Lots of like writing a man you just stabbed in the chest on a cross. It's a whole thing.
We love a little bit of blasphemy. Listen, when I googled the word blasphemy, and literally all it is talking shit about God. So like,
and or the church itself, one of the two. It's real subjective. Which is basically committing blasphemy. Apparently, is the crime. Sacrilege is the action.
Yeah.
Yeah, sacrilege I can do. Every time someone reminds me of the AO3 tag, I'm reminded that sacrilege exists.
I love it. Also, God, I can't get over how pretty I made Acis. I think she's like my second favorite deity now. She's so fucking pretty.
You know who Acis reminds me of? That one VTuber. The one that I'm like tempted to cosplay, but I feel like I should actually watch her before I do. The Muse.
Oh, the Muse of cosplay? Yee, she's great.
She's great.
More like Acis. I'll kill you, Claude. Go back to Titanfall.
What do you mean back to timeout? Why are you?
I said Titanfall.
I thought you said go back to timeout. I was like, what Claude do?
Well, it's just perpetually in timeout for saying shit. I don't know. Actually, I think she's like the only one that's never in timeout. Everyone else goes to timeout except for Claude.
Yeah, no. So that's the plot for the good noodle. She's not done. She's a ginger. She has
we
deep
love a
blue
ginger.
eyes and is a ginger.
We love a ginger.
She is like,
fantasy race or just human?
I haven't figured out what her ears should look like. I don't know.
Yeah, the worst part about like this pit crew, I love this pit crew, but you can't change the ear shape. So I just have
You
to
can't
like
change these. I'm trying to think of what she could be. Like my brain was there's a lot of not humans here probably. And they gush over the baby human. Just the baby, which makes the fact that her mom couldn't survive the snow even more realistic.
Yeah.
You know what? She's just human. She's their baby human.
Yeah,
She's their baby
because
human.
I think the only other human or fully human person I have is Alexandra. And she only came here because her sister is a changeling from the Fate Realm.
Yeah, no. So
you thought gingers could only have green eyes?
No, babe, they're not cursed. Despite what many people will tell you.
Are you saying green eyes are a curse?
No, I meant like you can only have this one genetic trait due to your hair.
Okay.
You
but
are
to be
bound
fair,
to this.
To be fair, when I was younger, and this is specifically because of Harry Potter, I'm dead fucking serious. I thought gingers like were like somehow more likely to have blue eyes.
I think they are, but that's
no, they're more likely to have brown eyes.
Because of genetic. Is it brown?
Brown is the most common combination with gingers, apparently.
I'm sitting here right now and I'm trying to think if I've ever met and or seen a brown-eyed, red-headed person.
Yeah.
And
well, it's just like
no.
Brown eyes are the most common eye color, and it is the most common combination with like if you have ginger eyes or ginger hair, you are more likely to have brown eyes.
I mean,
and then it goes green eyes, and then blue eyes is the rarest combination with ginger. Crazy enough.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, they're both mutations, technically, so.
They're both mutations. But yeah, no, she has, like, deep blue eyes. I'm trying to figure out her hair.
Anyway, second character, I love her. She's a half-elf, despite the fact that I cannot make her have pointy ears. Who would have guessed JKR would prefer blue eyes? For real! Well, it's specifically because when I was younger, all I would see were, like, those anime-style fan art of the, like, Weasley family. They all had blue eyes, so I was like, yeah, gingers always have blue eyes, basically. No, they don't. She does not have a name yet, but she is the High Priestess.
I'm working
to
on
the
noodle
temple.
Right now. I'm gonna do her, and then I'm gonna disappear, and I'll figure out. I have like inklings. Okay, so let me throw out the original concept of the blasphemy, right? In my head, I feel like she's gonna accuse the High Priestess of lying. I don't know why she's so angry. But she's a very angry noodle.
Angie. We love Angie.
Hold on, you sent me the High Priestess. Where's the High Priestess?
She's great. I don't know why she got a scar yet. I just was like, damn, I want to give her a scar. So I gave her a big-ass scar.
Mostly, okay, the reason I'm looking at the High Priestess is I think our little noodle tries her best to mimic her.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, oh my god, a fair baby?
No. Just
because in my head, like the High Priestess, like takes a vow of celibacy. So her secretly having a baby.
No. This is You know what? That could be part of the reason the other one's so angry. Um,
Mhm.
Hi, Patton. Wait a minute. How are you? How's your internship? I remember that's the last thing I remember us talking about and me being present.
Doesn't have it. I go fucking and draw it on myself. I write. I cannot draw. That is not in my wheelhouse.
I don't draw either. Yellow, shut up. I don't draw either.
I know what you are.
I don't draw people, and you know this, and we're gonna leave it there. But no, I think I don't know how like interactive the high priestess is with like the smaller humans of the cult.
I'm sorry, what was that? I was not
I
paying
don't know
attention.
how interactive the high priestess would be with the smaller humans of the cult.
I love how we're calling it a cult. It's basically the Vatican City, but it's kind of a
convent. It's a convent. It's a real insular convent.
Cult. Oh, went well currently in year 3 of creative writing degree. Fuck yeah, Patton!
Yes!
Yay!
I think about you every once in a while. I was like, I hope you're doing well, because you worked hard. And you deserve all of your successes.
I'll be sitting there like during a stream, and like I'll remember somebody. I'm just like, they haven't been on stream in a while. Then I get sad, and then I have to like stop thinking about it, or I'll get sad.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember the style, because I'm remembering they live in the North Pole.
North Pole, but it is the center is hot springs.
Okay.
So like,
she travels a lot though.
Mm-hmm. So more bundled.
I like the other blue though. I wanted the blue, but I liked the light blue, and it only gives me the dark blue.
I hate that.
I guess we're going green. I guess we're gonna be those people. I can give her a dress instead. Fine, I'm doing that. I'm annoyed now.
I don't remember how half elves age.
Depends. My favorite interpretation is a set of twins in Tavern Talk. One of them inherited the elven lifespan. The other twin did not.
Oof.
She inherited the human lifespan.
Oofda.
And they're both wizards with two very different goals. Yellow, I love me some sibling saving siblings. And you know
I got that in abundance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need a name for the high priestess. Behind the name, here I come. It's like, I think Skyrim has the best take on elves visually. Mood. I don't remember a lot from Skyrim. Tails. I know I've played it.
Our elves have tails. I say ours like this is also my world.
One kind of elf has tails. Wood elves.
Wood elves.
Because listen, the way that people like say like the Fae to incorporate like everything from the Fae realm, no matter how different it is. A lot. Same energy for the word elf.
Yeah.
Violet.
So it would make sense for someone to be like, yeah, no, elves have tails. And you'd be like, huh?
Yeah. Wood elves have tails to help with balance for climbing trees. Then there's stone elves who live in the mountains, who can scale the side of the mountains like goats.
Ooh, yellow,
and they tend to have more ashen complexions to blend in better with like the stone and rocky exterior of the Zulkan Mountains.
Hey, Yellow, question.
Mm-hmm.
Do I give her dead mother's necklace?
But I'm always a slut for a dead mother's necklace. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, so Asus, I don't remember where I got this name from. I found it and I really liked it. Desdemona and Alexandra are not from the Temple of the New Dawn originally. Hi, Johnny.
Hi, Johnny. I killed
Oh,
someone's
shit. Great news. Johnny's package did come in. My parents didn't recognize the name and just put it in the garage because they thought we got someone else's mail on accident.
And Loki, I love that for them.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what happened to like Johnny's package. I'm terrified it got blown away or something. And Mom was like, well, we did get that one package and we didn't know who it was for. I was like, what do you... Where is this package?
What do you mean by that?
Like, just show me the package. I bet anything. I know who it's from.
We gotta give your parents a list or something at this point.
For real.
Okay,
well,
so I'm
also,
sending
like,
you
it had a normal name on it. They know when it has a weird name on it.
Johnny, you gotta start sending it with numbers. That's all that means.
You might think that's just a scammer or something.
I guess Johnny can never change the way he sends you mail.
I'll just have to make sure I'm there. Well, they now know Johnny's full name, so like that works.
I was doxing the man. Not like he hasn't doxed himself.
I almost said Johnny Jingleheimer Schmidt. Because I don't know why that came into my head. I was like, John Jingleheimer Schmidt. His name is my name too.
So that's the good noodle. Both versions where you can see her knuckles. Yes, I sent you the good noodle.
Oh, I love her.
There's the scar I was telling you about. That is, I do think her father, like, was going for it, and it happened when her mom, like, turned to keep him from actually attacking her.
There's the name and a list of aliases, like, I'm, like, you guys are on a hit list or something.
It's like, these are the targets.
Oh, I kind of like the name Anthea.
Priestess?
Yeah, for the priestess. It means flower blossom, to go with, like, the thing that Patton was saying about, like, the name Violet. And then also, it's an epithet for the Greek goddess Hera.
That's good stuff. Well, this has been fun. I'm glad I sent you the good noodle. I will send you details about the blasphemy later. I'm gonna go help my mom cook Christmas Eve dinner.
Oh, it is that time for you people.
You can't say that to me, Yellow.
You East Coasters. You people on the East Coast think you're so special eating 2 hours early.
Nice
Get out of here with that shit. Miss me with that gay shit.
Nice save. Love you. Goodbye. And yes, someone should clip that. Love you. Goodbye.
I'm gonna kill you. Okay. Hi, everybody. Good evening. Okay. Anyways, Anthea. Yeah. High Priestess Anthea. I like that name. And it's like, it's alliteration with Asus. I like it. God, Asus is so pretty. I made that. That's my child, my baby. I love her. Okay. And then Anthea, she is the High Priestess. Maybe has a secret oops baby. Maybe potentially. She's great. I love her. Wonderful, darling. And then, okay. These are 2 characters that I have made previously. We've talked about them before, but I kind of revamped them with appearances and actually, like, fleshed them out more, which is Alexandra and Desdemona. This one is Alexandra. Ooh, hello. There we go. She is the older twin. Anthea is gorgeous. Thank you. I love Anthea and Aces. They're so pretty. This is Alessandra. And then her... I can't say twin sister. Her sister, Desdemona. I love them to death. My darling little girls. ELDR? Alessandra found out that her twin sister wasn't actually her twin sister and is a changeling from the Fey realm. And as they were reaching adulthood, she was getting weaker and weaker, slowly dying. And her parents were talking about just putting her out of her misery and killing her. She panicked, grabbed her sister, and fled all the way to the fucking North Pole to seek asylum with the Temple of the New Dawn, because that is where the last entrance to the Fey realm is located. And she was hoping that somehow being closer to the Fey realm would save her sister. And it worked! She's now completely indebted to the temple, though, but it worked. And I love her for that. She's great. I love her. She's the older one, of course. I love this shit. I do family stuff, but also not me thinking I had tissue paper, but not. So now I'm using wrapping paper like tissue paper. It's wonderful. Jesus Christ, Johnny. Are you okay? Do you need help? No, I'm not okay, but I'm making everything work and holding on by the skin of my teeth. Jesus Christ, Johnny. Do you need a hug? Do I need to fly down and give you a hug? I'll do it. I'll do it. No questions asked. I'll just physically just grapple you to the ground. That's how you hug people, right? So I'm gonna put on this. Aw, shit. Actually, no, this.
Someday, we'll have our last conversation and drink our last cup of coffee. Someday, we might be 80 and think about the different things we used to say. All the memories of you will just become a ghost of a smile caught in the wind.
Hey. Alessandra, definitely one sister of the year after all that. For real! Half the battle of seeking asylum at the Temple of the New Dawn is getting there, because it is in the middle of the North Pole, so you have to get through basically a barren wasteland of ice and snow to reach it. Didn't have any vanilla extract for a Creole custard pie whose recipe I misread. Oh shit. Oh no. I can't spell. I read refrigerate for an hour, not refrigerate for 4 hours. Keeping you on in the background, finishing up a deep clean of the house, room I'm usually in, but hi. Hi, Morality. Hello. Good evening.
Drink that last cup of coffee.
That's technically found family. I love that shiz. They're technically found family and real family, but like it's complicated because like in Alessandra's mind, she's always had a sister. So why would that change when she found out that it's not biologically her sister? You know? Like that's still her sister. That is still her twin. Even if her twin happens to turn out to be a changeling from the Fey realm. Who cares? That's her sister. That is her sister. I love Desdemona. She's so pretty, and so is Alessandra. I love them. A royal family has found some of your lots. For real. And Alessandra, she doesn't hate the church. It's just like a feeling of like she's indebted to these people now, and she feels like she can't like leave without that debt being fulfilled. Have a great stream. Have a great day despite everything, Johnny. I hope everything goes a lot better for you. Godspeed. She, like, in her mind, she cannot leave until she, like, knows that the debt is fulfilled, but also in her mind, that debt can never be fulfilled because they literally saved her sister's life. Her sister would have died without them. And it's great. It's great. 10 out of 10. Wonderful time. I love them. But also, there's another caveat for seeking asylum or like sanctuary in the Temple of the New Dawn. When you come to the temple, when you reach its walls, that's half the battle, is getting there. The other half of the battle is that then you will be put in front of the council, which she's the leader of. She's the head of the council. Very Night Vale of you. That is very Night Vale, actually. I love that. I love Welcome to Night Vale. God damn. Anyways, I can't get distracted. Okay. So, she's the head of the council of the temple of the New Dawn. Council of the Temple of the New Dawn. I can speak. Anyways, that's a long-winded word. She's head of the council, and on the council is like a bunch of members of like the temple, and to be allowed inside the walls and to be given asylum in its walls, you have to have at least one member of the council vouch for you, or you will be turned away. If you cannot convince at least one member to allow you access into it, and they basically become like your patron while you're in its walls, they're like kind of like your parent, kind of like your like manager, kind of like your patron, all of that shit. Like it's the person that is going to fall to the blade if you fuck up in its walls, you know? Vibes like that. And Alessandra had to speak for both of them because Desdemona still was too weak to say anything at the council meeting. So Alessandra was trying to convince these people to let them both in. And they happened to get this person who doesn't have a name yet, to vouch for them. This was the council member that vouched for them. She's more of like, not a priest or member of like the church specifically. She's on the council for the general populace that lives in the temple city. It's kind of like the Vatican City. She's a member of the temple in the sense that she's on the council, but she's just kind of there to speak for the like general populace. She's great. And she's the one that vouched for Alessandra and Desdemona, and she houses them at her home. Yeah, she's like their dead mother, essentially. She's great. I have only women. Jesus Christ. I did not mean to do that. They're all women. Anyways, I love her. I adore her. She's very pretty. I made only pretty people. I can only make pretty people. Look at them. They're all gorgeous. I can't get over how pretty Acis is, though. But she does not have a name yet. I'm thinking the vibes of bear shit. In my head, she's a hunter. So, like, she goes on long hunts, usually, in the Northern Circle, and brings them back to the temple in my head, in my little creature head that I'm thinking of right now as we speak. But yeah, she's on the council and she's a hunter, and I don't have a name for her yet. You know, what if I look up hunter names? Hunter names. Names that mean hunter for boys and girls. Ooh, fancy. This is an insane photo. What? Lesbians in shamble right now. Of course, you can only make pretty people. You face them watch you. I'm gonna shake you violently, Patton. That's so sweet, you fucker. Acetone. Acetone. Okay, these are masculine. Okay. Artemis. Atalanta. Virgin female hunter of Greek mythology. After her parents got disappointed because of her, she got upset, vowed on virginity, and became a huntress. Ooh. Atalanta. I kind of like the name Atalanta, but I feel like I have a lot of A names. So that's going on the back burner. Atalanta. Kind of winning right now. Being associated with British royalty now, the name Camilla is associated as a tomboy character who adores hunting in the works of Shakespeare and Virgil. Camilla, maybe. Niece. Arola. Gender neutral. Let's see this. Bear. Making a character named Kane later because I kind of really love that name. Fletcher, Forager, Forest. War club or hunting stick. If you're looking for something that will highlight your child in the crowd, this name is worth the try. Nula. Nula. Fresna? Fresna. Was that on here? I don't think I missed it. Fresna. Fresna. Is Nula or Fresna? I kind of like Nula and Fresna. Those are speaking to me. Fresna. I'm gonna... Frenzy or madness. Surname turned given name, whose name was the original Italian. Bushwood or Undergrowth? You pulled that name out of your ass? Well, damn, it's a real name. This is all AI. Fuck you. I don't want to see AI. It's a neutral name. Nula Fresna. You know what? I kind of like that. Nula Fresna. Wait. You got a long ass name. Nula Fresna. No. Valley. Hey, Nula Fresna. Nula Fresna, Desdemona, Alessandra, Anthea, and Acis the Sunbringer. Ooh. Ooh, I love some good ass names. Acis is so fucking pretty. I can't get over how pretty she is. Oh, she's my favorite. My second favorite god. Because no one, I think, in their right mind is beating the Morai for me. I love the Morai too much. Ooh. God. Okay, anyways. I hope she doesn't suffer the fate that a lot of pseudo-parental figures do unless the plot demands it. Listen, I don't think so. I'm gonna be real. Despite that I'm making these characters, they're not, like, in the grand scheme of things, the main characters in the story that I'm writing. So, like, hopefully that means they're safe from my torture and the pain that I inflict on most of my characters. Technically, these characters are just NPCs that exist in the universe. Because the actual, like, main character is Saren from the Fomorian coast. And they're a cow. Alrighty, let me sit across applesauce. Yep. She doesn't want to jump up. She's being a lonely little baby. Yeah, so technically Saren is the main character. I just happen to have everybody else here too. I like making this. Hi, Zone Trigger. Thank you for the follow. Hi, come on. There you go. Okay, Bread has jumped on my lap. We have a Bread. We have a baby girl. Hi. I do want to make more characters for here, especially, like, male characters. Because I swear I didn't mean to, but I've only made female characters for this area. But Nula Fresna. I like Nula Fresna. She's so sweet. She's a sweetheart. Blinded. Mary Flies. Hi, honey. Hello, honey. Hi, honey. Honey nearly thrills me. Uh-huh. Stay on task. I gotta focus. I'm here. Nula Fresna. Desdemona. Alessandra. You know, I didn't really realize that their eyes and their hair are, like, perfect color match. But you know what? I like it for them. I don't know where exactly they're from. I'm thinking Lonnie, because that's, like, the southernmost part. Main unsees endless torment and NPCs. All the bitches. This is inspired by Warframe meme. I don't know Warframe. But I'll accept your meme. There's an urge in my mind to redesign my TF2 OCs and make them original. Do it! I do it all the time! Someone makes fursuits? Are you MDNI? I don't know what that means. Moms do not interact? Moms do not interact? Is that what that means? I don't know. Oh, no. I'm mostly 13 plus. I make some crude jokes occasionally, but yeah, 13 plus. That's it. You're all Gucci. Minors! Minors do not interact. I get it now. Billion side characters is strong.
Hello?
Listen, I love making side characters. Hi, Thelma! Thank you for the follow! Just, hello, hi, I'm Canary in Yellow. Despite my appearances, I'm a cabbage that, a god accidentally turned into a real boy. So, this is how it turned out. But I am a cabbage. Technically, I'm a sentient cabbage that happens to look like a cat now. It's complicated. And this is my universe of Eurydia on the continent of Eridurn. Vaguely D&D fantasy-inspired universe that I just make in my head. This is one of the gods there, Asus, the Sunbringer. Wonderful. I love her to death. She's very pretty, and I have a lot of characters for this. Speaking of side characters, somebody said this. Somebody said this and it reminded me. Oh yeah, you were talking about Claude. Redesigning your TF2 OCs. Okay, where is she? Winter! Here she is. Here she is. Fun fact. Winter started out... I don't. My little brother does. I don't like Sonic the Hedgehog. I do not care for it. Also has a question related to writing. Give me all your questions. I love questions. But Winter, she started out actually as a OC I made for Critical Role. I am dead serious. And then she got a mind of her own, and I made her. I love her to death. She's technically dead. In the current canon, she's dead. She's made by the Deep One now. Basically, holds her body as its vessel. I'm certified Sonic simp. I mean fan. Listen, we're all simps somewhere, right? TTRPG stuff. Fuck yeah. I write a lot of fantasy. I'm not a fan of a lot of, like, genres. God, that sounds mean. I'm not a fan of steampunk that much. I'll write it, but not the biggest fan. Cyberpunk, I'm really not a fan of. Any futuristic fantasy stuff, not a fan of it. Not a fan of it. I'm so picky. And this is why I'm making my own universe. So I can just shove everything I want in the same universe. But yeah, Winter is also one of my main characters. Okay, I need to, like, get rid of some tabs. I have so many tabs. Jesus Christ. Scalene! Hi! Thank you for the raid! Wait, I gotta do a shout out. Scalene. No, I can spell diamond. I hope to God I did that right. I think I did. Hi! Hello! Thank you for the raid! Thank you for that sexy saxophone. That was very sexy of you. Hi, sorry. Sacker plays? Sark plays? I can't read. Sack R plays. Sack R plays. Pays? Plays. I can read. Saker! I knew that. I can say names. You know, that fantasy is my thing, but I don't like sci-fi. Mood. I'm like, there's sci-fi shows I'll watch. Like, I grew up on watching Warehouse 13 and Eureka and stuff, but like, personally, I can't write it. I'm not a fan of writing it. It has a lot of gloom underlining it. Like the Pokemon. I'm pretty sure you don't mean the Pokemon. I'm just built this way. But yeah, Winter's dead. Body is now possessed by the ancient being, the Deep One. Love it. 10 out of 10. I need to make... Okay. Anyway, sorry, I had to message somebody. I had a brain blast. Which is why I was surprised she was into split fiction so much, especially today. It was like 90% cyberpunk. Ooh. Ew. Ew. No, not you, but like ooh, but like with like a French accent. Ew. Ew. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Listen, we all find like things I like. This is another thing. I've gotten like blasted about this, especially in anime fandoms. I don't like action. I'm a slice of life motherfucker. Give me some cottagecore cozy shit. I don't care for action. And God, a lot of people are just like, how can you hate action? And it's like, it's headache inducing. How do you like it? You can help me with this, but what you think about an AU I'm working on, I can yap about it if you ask for it. You can yap on it here, or we also in my Discord have a writing corner, where like me or anybody else in the like community, if you want help with anything with writing, we'll gap in there. Mood. Behold mitosis. Ooh, two of me. There's two of me. The world is doomed. Oh my god, Patton. Patton, you're in both chats now. Oh my god, Patton. I can't get into cozy games, but I like action, sci-fi, fantasy. Ooh, mood. Mood. Mood, mood, mood. I get it. I understand, but like, I can't do it. I think, like, I talk about my favorite anime is Restaurant to Another World, and I think that's kind of like how I've always wanted to emulate having a fantasy world, is like just casually being fantasy, which sounds redundant when you say it, but like that's just how I feel. Give me some casual shit. Give me giant robots and you'll have my heart. We all like lovely things. We got some sci-fi people in here. We got some mechas in here. We got some cozy shit in here. We got fantasy. We got it all. Okay, I'm so sorry. I did not warn you, Zama. Fossabot hates grammar. I've tried fixing it. Fossabot will kill you if you put grammar. I'm so sorry. But let me read it out loud for everybody. I partially created the AU because Sonic is my crush. I am sort of a Sonic nerd, so I know about Madonna, his scrapped girlfriend, so I made her a hedgehog in this AU, also because Book Talk likes to make male main characters sexy in an unhealthy way, if you know what I mean. Also, sexy fiction can be there without smut. You know what, you're preaching to the choir here. I'm Arrow Ace. I can't stand smut. I don't read it. Totally get the want for cozy fantasy, but I just get bored when it's only slice of life. Mood. That's so valid. I get it's really slow-paced and boring for people. Oh, Jesus Christ, I did not mean to do that. Jesus Christ. I just yoinked the whole panel. Okay, we're fine. Wait, I gotta move it slightly. There we go. Okay, we're fine. I just yoinked the whole thing. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, preaching to the choir here though. I don't like smut. I don't like it. I don't work with it. Okay, anyway, sorry, I'm messaging Nana. Joke's on you, Fossbot can't reach me. Yeah, Patton knows the struggle of getting murdered by Fossabot, and it's okay. Fossabot also banned one of my friends one time because of the funniest incident ever of like him saying something in chat, not realizing that he can't post links in chat. And then I was like, oh hey, you're not VIP'd, so I VIP'd him, and he proceeded to again post something in chat and got banned. Briefly. Listen, there's a whole club of people that have accidentally been banned in this chat. It's fine. It's just barely switched from cozy to action often enough to hold my attention. Delicious. Frieren? Yeah. I've heard a lot of good things about Frieren, and it's on on my radar of like things that I will read, not probably watch the anime. I'll probably read the manga, That's how I am with a lot of things. If it's like at a point where I'm just like, I don't know about it, I'm going to read the manga first. Because the manga, beloved. I like reading the mangas. Same thing happened with like Delicious and Dungeon. I was like, this looks really good, and I've heard a lot of people talking good about it, so I'm gonna read the manga first. I misclicked and banned a streamer's brother. Oh my god, me too! Okay, wait, I don't know how to unmute somebody. Wait, hold on, let me get my mods. Charisma, creative writing, urge, proper pronunciation, mood, oh my god, oh god. Yeah, but, Zone Trigger, similar story. Somebody literally had just came in. They were a first-time chatter. I clicked on them just to, like, read the message because it went away too fast, and then when I clicked on it, I accidentally clicked the ban button. They were just a new person saying hi, and I automatically banned them on accident. I felt so bad. They were a good sport about it. I unbanned them immediately. I was like, I'm so sorry. And they were like, it's okay. I was like, it's not okay. Okay, wait, Shay, I need Shay. Shay, how do you unmute someone? Okay, hopefully she will get back to me. Yeah, yeah, same button fucked me. Mood. Anyways, what did you say? Okay, wait, okay. In this AU, Sonic isn't possessive. He does give off daddy and boyfriend material to Madonna, and yeah, in this AU, Sonic doesn't like male beauty standards. He does aspire other, not just in LA, to be confident and sexy without being shredded, but also over Earth and Mobius. These words mean something. I don't know anything about Sonic, but I understand. Fuck beauty standards. Alright, we're gonna head out. Gotta aftercare. Yeah! Eat, food, sleep, drink, all that good stuff. Have fun. Stay safe. Make good choices. Mwah! Love y'all. Stay safe. I adore you guys. God, we've been staring at Winter for a hot minute. I love them though. I love Winter. She's my baby. Even when they're now, like, possessed technically by an ancient primordial being called the Deep One that was sleeping, and she accidentally woke it up. But it's okay. Back to my temple characters, because I love them. I need to make a male character, because I didn't mean to, but they're all female so far. I love her. Nilla Fresna is probably one of my favorites now. She's very sweet. She's like, to me, she's like a like a big buff Cheeto Puff, but also like, she has such a soft spot for Deep One when I show them. Vlad, I'm going to murder you. Oh my god, Jesus. I need to screenshot that comment. I need to put that in my files. 1 second. Jesus, I need to put that. That's going in the folders. That's great. That's amazing. Okay. Yes. It reminded me of that one parody song where someone effed Cthulhu. Oh, ooh. Where's YouTube? She didn't fuck Cthulhu though. She could have though. Anyways, will I die first again in Naked and Afraid? This cannot be a third Naked and Afraid already. No, this was 13 days ago. It's fine. That's fine. Anyways. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I fucked I'm pretty sure I spelled that wrong. Demonetized Cthulhu. Oh my god. Okay, pause the music. I want to listen to this. It's been forever.
H.P. Lovecraft, parentheses, I fucked Cthulhu. I was bored and kinda horny, figured I'd pick up a book, found the Necronomicon.
Necronomicon.
Thought that I should take a look. I did the chants and did the dance, and much to my surprise, I found an ancient deity with tentacles and glowing eyes. He poured some wine and said, let's have some fun. But now Cthulhu knows why they call me the Deep One.
We fucked Cthulhu. We fucked Cthulhu. All of us together. Metaphorically. Red did not like that. She got upset when I said that. Hi, baby. Come on. Get up here. You can fuck the Cthulhu with us, too. You're okay. It's a sheet. Get up here. Get up here. Come on. Here. She's a little scared.
I fucked Cthulhu.
We fucked Cthulhu.
I thought I'd have some cosmic horror. Turns out I'm a cosmic whore. I fucked Cthulhu good. No casualties or sad.
Listen, I don't have to worry about this being real, so it's okay. Dicks are real, unfortunately, and I have to worry about that every day of my life. Get up here. Up here. Up. You want uppies? You won't let me pick you up because you get scared when I pick you up. So if you want on my lap, I'm gonna have to smack my thigh until you get up here. It's all about breathing. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Up. You just want to get pet because you're a little slut. I'm so sorry. I'm bullying my cat. Give me a second. Come on. Come on. Whatever. She doesn't want up. Now I want to make somebody that has fucked a god. Okay. News. Apparently Shay is calling Reese to unmute Zama because it's for 600 seconds, which is over 5 minutes. I think it's almost 7 minutes. But anyways. Do we make somebody as fucked a god? Who is fucked a god? That's the biggest question. Who's done it? Who did it? Who fucked a god and which god? Not the Morai. Not Asus. Nobody's good enough for Asus except for me. What other gods do I have? Wait, okay, let's check my deities. Which ones do I have on here? I forgot we made Jeff an ancient being on this. Mother of Ravens. Nosara the Tenacious. The Morai Asus. The Stormbearer. Six, 7 minutes. Patton, you're getting banned now, and I can ban you. I can ban you from my YouTube, I think. Probably. I'm not sure how it works. We need to make more deities. Okay, there's old gods and there's new gods. The new gods aren't one for one what the old gods were. It just depends on if the old god is dead or just sleeping. If they're just sleeping, then they don't have a new god parallel. Like, the Morai is just sleeping. She is beneath the shoreline of the Fomorian coast. So she doesn't have a one-to-one, like, new god version. Unlike Asus, the original sun god died, and Asus took over when the world was plunged into darkness. I'm pretty sure, okay, in my head, the old Stormbearer, I'm thinking, is the god that is, like, that makes up the, Pirate's Respite in the Angel Sea, where, like, the, pirate town is. Where the Pirate King lives. Death work for a god? Fucked up. Okay, I think it's been a long time, so I'll talk about this. So, the reason that the gods are split into old gods and new gods is because 500-600 years ago, around that time, it's a little iffy because there was, like, once again, the sun died. So there was no light, nothing was growing. It was barren and cold on Eurydia when this happened. Is that 600 years ago, there was the threat of an implosion happening within Eurydia. There was so much magic and just sheer power in the universe, in Eurydia specifically, that it was like threatening to implode. Like at its core, it was going to implode. And so a lot of the older gods came together and basically were like, we need to do something about this. And they came to an agreement of basically ripping out a huge chunk of their magic and dispersing it into like the ether, so that like there was less magic on Eurydia and the world wouldn't explode. The problem is that when they did this, some of the gods died while ripping out that magic. The sun god was one of them. The Moirai did not die. I'm pretty sure, yeah, the original storm god died. Don't have a name. They were like a giant dragon-like creature. Very serpent-like. Dragon serpent. Like Rayquaza. Think Rayquaza. Rayquaza. And now it's like, its bones fell into the ocean and essentially made an island. Or a series of islands. An archipelago? No. Archipelago? Archipelago. Yes. Noodlegird. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the storm god died. Its bones became like an island, basically, that the gods live on. Hi, Shay. What?
What'd you do?
I didn't do anything! A new person was in chat, and they used grammar, and they got muted for 600 seconds, and I don't know how to unmute people.
I'm on my way. Give me a second.
Thank you. I don't know how to undo the muting, so I was like, Possibot, what have you done to me?
Sorry about this. I promise we're not normally this bad.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, they were just talking about Sonic, and they're like, Sonic AU, and I was like, you're gonna get muted, as they did, and it went wrong.
Message me their username.
Zama. Ooh, what is your... Yeah, Zama makes fursuits. Let me copy. Oh god, it won't let me copy. It's just telling me to ban this person when I copy it.
That's
Oops,
not
did
what
not
we're
mean to
trying
do
to
that. I just went to
Not me
their
having to
channel on
learn.
accident. I can't do this. If I do that.
Okay, so hold on. And then untime out.
We're learning.
Are you
Yeah,
back?
thank you, Patton. Thank you, Patton.
Are you back?
We'll wait until they say something.
I guess. Zama, I'd at least try to see if my action worked. I'm not sure.
We're trying our best. God bless. Everything works out, kind of. Anyways, I was just explaining deities. Because, okay. So, since that happened, some of the deities that died during the implosion, they have new, like, one-to-one parallels. Like how Asus exists in the Stormbearer. The Moirai is still alive. She's just eternally sleeping now.
Also, entirely possible that they dipped.
Possible. They did join the Discord.
Okay. Da 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 da.
But anyways. Besides
do
the
the
new and
thing?
old gods. No intro yet.
Okay. When they do that,
Then we'll figure it out. But anyways.
then we'll figure it out.
Thank you, Shay.
I love people, but also there's like a whole thing, and there's a reason that that's the thing. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Anyways,
Besides gods, there's also primordials. Communing with the banished spirit known as Zama, please, spirit talk to us.
Okay, let me go back because I, you know.
There are
Twitch
any
makes-
spirits here with us? There's also ancient beings in this universe, which
don't know
include
why-
primordials,
Twitch
dragons,
Autobot
and
was
other
just snatched
things.
person out of existence.
Mood. Yeah. Primordials include the Deep One and the Cold One, which
let me make an
are
angry move now.
siblings. They are both water-based. And then, I don't know why exactly yet. We haven't gotten that far. But, at some point, the, primordial, the Deep One, was put into a deep sleep at the deepest part of the ocean, aka, basically Mariana's Trench. And then the Cold One, is like a fossil of a skeleton that you can see in a deep-ass ravine inside the Zolkin Mountains. Like, it's like a massive whale that just spans the entire wall of this deep-ass cave ravine inside the mountains. Like, you know how you can find some, like, best example I can think of is here in the Rocky Mountains that I live in, fun fact, you can find seashells and other aquatic fossils on top of the mountain. Because it used to be underwater. Same kind of energy of finding a fossil of an ancient primordial being in the mountains of the Zolkin Mountains.
I'll be right back.
Have fun! So yeah, there's primordial beings, there's ancient dragons, and there is gods. For now. Probably other ancient creatures, but those are the two that we mostly have. And then of course there's the Fey Realm, but we don't talk about them yet. Because I don't know what I'm doing with the Fey Realm yet. Great time. We're having a great time. I love these people. The new Stormbearer. Thinking emoji. Thinking emoji. I'll have to think about them. Exploring an underwater cave and there's a fresh can of Chef Boyardee. And then you just hear the whistle, like, from, like, the commercials, you know? And, like, your mom told you to put it back. And then you hear, like, a whistle, and you don't know what it is. Is that a new avatar? The headband looks great. Shay's not here right now. She went away for a second. But I think it's new, but I don't remember. I'm delirious, so I don't know what's new or not. Oh, and then we also have an ancient called a Japhias, and I don't know why. Redacted also is technically now called the Deep One. It just was redacted because I didn't have a name for it. The Cold One. Japhias. Jeff. Yeah, and then I can change this to the Deep One. The Deep One. Yeah, my baby girl Winter. She was so hopeful. She was a hopeful hero going out in the world because she wanted to be someone, be something. Hi, Delirious. I'm Pat H2O. I'm so delirious. I just aged myself. I need to go away. Anyways, Winter. She's great. She was like a hopeful hero, wanted to become an adventurer. She was like, I want adventure in the great wide somewhere. And then her first adventure, the ship went into essentially the Bermuda Triangle. She fell overboard and panicked so hard in the water that she woke up an ancient being. An ancient primordial being. Can't make this shit up. She did that on her first adventure. The primordial being basically saved her. She woke up ashore completely fine after a conversation with the ancient being, aka the Deep One. And it essentially was the Deep One would give her power and the ability to become the adventurer that she always wanted to be. In exchange, when she dies, she will give her body to the Deep One. Because the Deep One has been asleep for centuries now and would like to explore the world that it has missed out on. So, when she dies, her body becomes its Vestal. Great time. 10 out of 10. She's fine with this arrangement. She's like, I'm chilling. She's essentially a warlock. And she's fine with it. She's chilling. Very devastating for a lot of people she knows. Because yeah, she basically has a DNR, do not revive, on her. Because when she has one chance. She dies, she will become the vessel.
All right,
and she's fine with that. She's chilling. Hi, welcome back.
Actually, I might keep the hair. I like the hair.
I like the hair.
The base
Also,
hair.
I need to make men for the Temple of the New Dawn because I've only made women so far. And I
was
swear
gonna
men
ask
exist.
if women only.
I swear men exist. I just keep making pretty women. Oh yeah, and also the person that was vouched for Alexandra and Desdemona, her name is Nulla Fresna. I love her.
Nulla Fresna?
Nulla Fresna. She's on the council as kind of like a voice for the general populace. She's a like very like popular hunter. Like, you know, when you look at a big buff cheetah puff and like even like all the women are swooning and then all the men are just like, what the fuck? You know? The vibes.
I get it.
Also, Patton was asking about your headband and said it will look really cute
What headband?
on your avatar.
Thank you. I like it.
You're very cute. Yeah, but you're Nulla Fresna. Men and women alike would very much like to marry her. And she is out here. I need to make men.
How do I remove ads? Sorry. Twitch is asking me to give money.
Yeah.
To you. Unfortunately, I'm newly acquired in the money business, and we gotta see what my checks look like. Okay, it went away.
Also, I screenshotted this from Claude because it made me laugh so hard. But Claude just said so-called Deep One when I showed them my ass.
Claude, I will put you in a timeout.
Hell, I'd married her if given the chance. You know what? Make an OC. Do it, pussy. I would love to see viewers make OCs for this universe.
I was gonna say something that was gonna make me have to fight for my life real quick, and then I remembered where I was.
I would love to see you guys make OCs for this universe. I don't have a lot of rules for it yet. Because I'm still making it.
Because I asked Yellow for rules.
Listen, I don't know what I'm doing exactly. I gotta say, I only have the continent of Eredurn. There are other continents in this world.
I think she's an elf.
Ooh,
I think the angry one's an elf.
Ooh. Spicy. Cause like, okay, technically two, but one of them isn't a continent, it's just an archipelago in the middle of the ocean. And that's where the Pirate's Respite is located, aka where the Pirate King lives, or aka the Rat King, aka Dolian.
Yellow.
It's called the Rat King because he's a literal rat.
Gold or green?
Green.
Okay. Teal or olive?
Olive.
Wonderful.
And Eredurn is like the northernmost continent in my head because that's where the North Pole is. Or it's like kind of like how North America is shaped.
Mm-hmm.
You know what a Rat King is, right? Yeah, I do. I know what a Rat King is. And he's called the Rat King because he's an actual Rat King, he's an actual rat, not a Rat King, but he is a rat. Let me show you Dolian. It's called that because he's a rat, not because he's like a whole ass rat king. He is not a hive mind. Where is he? I think he's in the same one with Adolf and Gran. There he is! There's my beautiful man. He's an albino rat named Dolian, and I love him. He's the king of the pirates. He's the pirate king. I love him. I also love Adolf. I think that, and also, okay, so the Orthellan Empire has like one major taboo, right? Not really a taboo. Yeah, it's a taboo in the like region of the Orthellan Empire, and that's albinism. And that's why Adolf parents try to kill him multiple times growing up, is because he's albino.
Alright, love. I attempted to do the thing. I think I did the thing. We'll find out if they come back into our next stream. One of the two.
Thank you.
Love you. I'm gonna have dinner. Boy.
Have dinner. Stay safe. Make good choices.
Also, you eat at some point. And go to the bathroom. Love you.
Don't tell Shay that I don't remember when the last time I ate was. Okay? Not today. I don't remember when I ate today. We're gonna ignore that, though. Male characters. Male characters. I can make men. Let's go on pick. I can make a male character, probably. What if I make a twink? I was so out of pocket. I'm so sorry. I want to make non-humans. I wanted to make a furry. Tiefling maker. Let's go on there, because I know I can make a furry on Tiefling maker. See, you can make furries. I want to make a furry. More broad-shouldered. Broad boy. Furry. Werewolf furry. We'll figure something out. I'm figuring it out. Yeah, let's go there. Strong jaw. I had eggnog. I returned hello again. Hi! I've had eggnog. And technically, I had high C fruit juice. So I think those count. You know, yeah, I like that. What kind of eyes? Oh, that's still skin. Big large eyes, big round eyes. I want to make a dog. So I was leaving Walmart. Now I'm making pies. Ooh, what kind of pies? What are you making? You know, yeah, I'm gonna give him big boy eyes. Ooh, let's do. I have to sneeze. I have to sneeze. 1 sec. I just sneezed everything. Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, big puppy. Restless pumpkin pie and winter spiced mixed berry pie. God, give me. I had to drink today with Sprite and a can of Monster, and that was like some Patton. Drink some eggnog, Patton. Some. Let's give him this with the little fangs. I can make an orc. I can make an orc. I'm making an orc. We're changing everything, changing the trajectory. I just remembered I have that ability. That is so green. That's better. Yeah, I like that better. Let me keep that. I'm gonna keep him broad-shouldered. Maybe... No, I like his eyes like that. He's just a smiley guy. I can make an orc. I can make an orc. You moved! Ooh! Where'd you move to? A little weird. Little fangs. We'll go with that. The same place as my sister, about an hour away. Ooh! Noses are hard. Wait, where does tusks go? There we go. Yeah, I like that. Do 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 do. Okay, I'm gonna remove these horns because he don't got horns and I can't see shit. There we go. I like that. I like that vibe. Young boy. Young man. Yeah. Streams. Oh, yes. I like this look. Okay. 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 He's coming together. I like him. I want to give him some patterns. I want him to have patterns. I'm gonna go get a glass of hydration and go to bed. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Yeah, I like that. Okay. You know, yeah, I kind of like that. I fuck with that. Let's go. No. Okay. He has to be like a big boy. Like him. He's a pretty bitty baby boy. I really wish, okay, because like the other temple characters, I'm using the Hera, which there's Gentleman of Hera, and then there's Lady of Hera. But the problem is that they only have human skin tones, and they only have human traits. So like if I want to do a non-human character, I can't use it. Does he have a scar? Yeah, like that, but like. I want like a little baby Scar. There we go. Little baby Scar. He's still got a lot of growing up to do. I want some. He'll have them eventually. And like little ear cuffs. Gold because this is, but like I want. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. No, I didn't. I wanted nothing. Okay. Yeah. Okay, he's still wearing like the colors of the temple. Can't really see them, but you just know that they're there. Right? I don't think so. I'll go with gold. They're white. Yeah, I think I like that. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. I like this. I like this. For the temple. Gold. So we do that. There we go. You're a pretty orc man. He would be part of like the temple guard. Okay, wait, we gotta add him to all of ours. Okay. Upload. He doesn't have a name yet. We gotta name him. Fuck. This is the part that I'm always like, God, I'm gonna have to look at names for like 10 hours. But okay. He is... He was definitely born at Dulura. Interesting name. Let's see, warrior names. Names categorized warrior. Ooh. Laura. I do like that, but let me look at some other names. Big yawn. Okay. Haidar. Lion Warrior. I kind of like Haidar. Does he look like a Haidar? I feel like he looks like a Haidar. I spelled that right. Ooh, wrong thing. I did spell it right. Yay! His mom's a cleric and he's out here. He wants to be a temple guard and he's just a hero hopeful. I love him. I accidentally duplicated it twice. Oops. That's okay. I love him. He's so cute. He just wants to be here. He's just happy to be here. I love him. I need to make more non-human because like half elf, human, changeling. I don't know what she is. Possibly still human. Possibly another human? Potentially. I'm not sure. I'll have to think about it. There's a lot of things to think about. I love this universe. I'm gonna delete. I have so many tabs open. Jesus Christ. Oh, there we go. Okay. And then, y'all. It's time to go eat dinner. And return to normal society. Which means finding somebody to raid. We'll go on Twitch and look at people's profiles and be like, hey, is this person cool looking? And then we go. Live. Do I know anybody live right now? I'm not knowing this person. Do I know this person? Face your fear. That is certainly a title for a writer. So dear author, what cult following will your story garner? I don't know what cult following the story will be, but I made an actual literal cult. Wait, hold on. We're finding somebody to raid, but hold on. I can show you them real quick. If you like pretty women, I have a lot of those. This is Asis, the deity of my place. Asis, the Sunbringer. She's great. I love her. She's so pretty. I'm so happy with how she turned out. She's so pretty. And then Asis has High Priestess is Anthea. She's old and I love her. And then I have Alessandra, her twin sister Desdemona. And then I have Nulla Fresna. She's great. Lore cult. Yep. And then this is Haidar. I made him. He's an orc and I love him. He's adorable. I now really want to give him a love interest. That's going to be another stream though. That has to be another stream. I gotta go eat dinner. I gotta be like a normal human being. But hi, face your fears. I know, honey. Society is out here. SMH. Ooh, Anarchy's doing art! Christmas Eve crafting. Ooh. Ooh. Let's see if I can spell. Yay, I can spell! Fuck yeah. Moved to the middle of nowhere. For real, on God. Society is out here, but yes, I can't wait. Lovely, great time. Anarchy's doing cosplay shit, and I love cosplay shit, and you guys know I'm a cosplayer and a writer, so you guys know the rules. If you don't know the rules, we're gonna go over them real quick. Zone, face your fear, I'm looking at you guys. Be good, be nice and kind. If you're not good and nice and kind, I will hear about it like an angry teacher with a bad sub report, and nobody wants that, okay? Okay? Streamers talk to each other. You will get snitched on if you are bad in somebody else's chat, okay? Additionally, we have other rules here. These are rules to live by, okay? I hope you guys are listening. I can be very scary. Don't lie to paramedics. Don't lie to your lawyer. Allegedly, though. Allegedly. You can lie to cops. But you didn't hear shit from me, okay? I love you guys. Mwah. Mwah. We're gonna go to the ending screen now. Good night, everybody. I hope everybody has a good time being a normal person. Unfortunately, we have to do that. Goodbye.